59,900 Swiss francs. That is the show price for a 7-seat, all-wheel drive Volkswagen with massaging front seats and a 15-inch touchscreen. At current rates, roughly $76,700. And if the Tayron R-Line does not change how you think about what Volkswagen can build for a family, the interior will. The Tayron replaces the Tiguan Allspace, and this R-Line at the Passion Auto Show in Switzerland is the range-topping petrol version. At nearly 15 feet 9 inches long, the proportions are noticeably bigger than the Tiguan. Slim LED matrix headlights connect through an illuminated light bar, and the illuminated VW logo gives this car a nighttime presence most of the segment cannot match. The R-Line body kit adds a deep air dam and aero cutouts, while the roofline carries a subtle slope that avoids the boxy look. Connected taillights and a roof spoiler keep the rear clean. Step inside, and this is where the Tayron separates itself. The R-Line cabin is finished in ArtVelours Eco, a suede-like material you would normally find in a sports car, not a family SUV. Aluminum trim and contrast stitching add depth. Soft touch materials cover nearly everything you will touch. And after dark, 30 ambient light colors transform the space entirely. I have spent time in interiors at higher price points that felt less considered than this one. The front seats are where the money lands. ErgoActive seats with 12-way electric adjustment, memory, heating, ventilation, and massage. The thigh extenders make a genuine difference over distance. A 10.25-inch digital cluster sits ahead of the driver. A 15-inch touchscreen angles toward you from the center, and gear changes happen through a steering column stalk that frees the console completely. Between the seats, a rotary controller toggles 6 driving modes. The driving position sorts itself out in seconds. Whether the price justifies itself against the Kodiaq depends on what happens when you open the rear doors. Second row space is generous. The seats slide and recline, so legroom adjusts against cargo depending on the day. Even behind a taller driver, adults have room to stretch. Heated outboard seats, 3-zone climate, 2 USB-C ports, and manual sunblinds are all here. The sunblinds are the kind of detail that changes a road trip with children. There is a 5-inch gap between the seats and the doors, so fitting 3 child seats across would be tight. That mirrors the Tiguan Allspace it replaces. The third row is honest, 5+2, not a genuine 7-seater. Children fit comfortably, adults manage for short trips, and access is easy through the second row fold forward. But there are no air vents or charging ports. If your third row passengers are consistently adults, the Hyundai Santa Fe offers more space and more amenities in that row. With 7 seats up, boot space is 12.2 cubic feet. Fold the third row and that jumps to 30 cubic feet. Drop all rear seats, and you get over 73 cubic feet of flat load space, with a low lip and a hidden compartment for the parcel shelf. For a Saturday morning with a stroller, 3 bags, and a dog, this boot handles it without negotiation. Under the hood, a 2-liter TSI turbocharged 4-cylinder produces 201 horsepower and 236 pound-feet of torque through a 7-speed DSG and 4-motion all-wheel drive. The same engine family powers the Golf GTI, though here Volkswagen tuned it for low-end torque rather than top-end aggression. 0 to 60 in roughly 7.3 seconds, a top speed of 149 miles per hour, and combined economy around 30 miles per gallon. For a 7-seater carrying this much interior quality, those numbers compete honestly with the Kodiaq and the Sorento. If you need a 7-seat family SUV that does not feel like a compromise, the Tayron R-Line is one of the most complete answers available right now. The interior quality alone closes the gap with cars costing considerably more. The trade-off is the third row, a space built for children, not adults on longer journeys. If that fits your life, the Tayron earns its price. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.